Hey guys, Justin here from Vacation of Caravans. Here we have the brand new 2024 Dakar Caravan. Now this one is the one I'm probably the most excited about because there are so many brand new features that we have on this van that haven't been done before in the caravan industry or haven't been seen before. So love to show you this. We'll talk a little bit about Vacationer. Vacationer have been around for about 14 years. We only build aluminium frame, as you probably already know, and with our aluminium frame, instead of having timber and plywood inside the caravan, we build our aluminium frame vans with the internal fiberglass walls. So there's no joins in the walls at all. There's no timber in the walls. Same with our roof. Our roof's a one-piece fiberglass roof, which is amazing, with no joins. Our flooring is a 17mm honeycomb floor. That gives you so much better installation. So that's the stuff about Vacation. All of our Vacation, the caravans are built this way. This one here is our top of the range Dakar. Our Dakar is a 48-volt system. It has a 7.2 kilowatt amount of battery. So you've got two 3.8 batteries, Dynas batteries, which are a household battery that they use for off-grid houses. Sorry, 3.6. There are two 3.6 batteries there. We have a 5,000 kilowatt inverter on this van as well, so you'd be able to go off grid for as long as you need to. Obviously with the suspension, I'll talk about the suspension. I will point out a couple of items that aren't standard on this van, just in case you love this Dakar here. There's only 3 or 4 items. It's this massive toolbox here. That is an upgrade. The Dakar normally does come with the Dakar toolbox. This is an upgrade. We'll talk about that in a little bit. And the only other item or two that's not standard is the double windows. Normally comes with the one big window, and on the back the wood box, but we'll talk about that now. I just wanted to make sure everyone knows what's standard, what's not standard. Everything else is standard on this van, apart from the gold pack. But we'll talk about that when we go in there. Okay, so when we actually have a look at the Dakar, you can see here DO45 hitch. This is a heavy van. You will need a 4.5 ton vehicle, or anything over say 4.2 ton to be able to tow this. This van here weighs around about, the Dakars range from about 3 ton to 3.5 depending on the specs that you have and the size, but you need a 4.5 ton vehicle, so we have a DO45 hitch on this. All of our Dakars do come obviously with the electric jack. I've isolated the power at the moment, that's why it's not going down, but electric jack standard. Now this amazing toolbox that we do have, you can see there, lifts up. It's not checker plate. Got shelving running all the way across there. Got a nice big fridge slider there. You've got additional storage on the front here. Now with our Dakar as well, composite gas bottles. And they are obviously internally stored. Pretty much got the same amount of storage on this side, storage there, storage here as well. However, we have given you slide out drawers, 2 massive slide out drawers there, and obviously on top of that you've got a bit of storage on the top. So that's the new toolbox that is an option on the Dakar in 2024. With the Dakar, the chassis is really important. It had the biggest facelift from 2023. We do have the extreme coating, so it's the modern day equivalent of hot dip galvanizing. Stones, rocks, etc. will not scratch this paint or this coating. So, you know, it's perfect. It won't rust like hot dip gal, so your chassis won't rust. You won't have to touch it up or anything like that. It's got the extreme coating all the way through, future-proofing your van. Now, on top of that, we do have the truss chassis on a flat floor. And that's with this is with the extreme chassis. This is standard on our Dakars now. Now you can see how well the chassis is designed and built. Now, if you pop your head underneath there, you also have the underbody protection. So you can see there's checker plate all the way underneath that caravan, protecting any exposed items, is all protected there. While we're down there, we have the top of the range Cruise Master suspension. So this Cruise Master suspension is the ATX, which is the top of the range. Now the ATX comes in 2 versions. The ATX comes in an M46, which is your standard ATX. This one on the Dakar has been upgraded with the M60. So M60 is the top of the range ones. Obviously airbags on the Dakar. Now what I really want to show you guys with the Dakar is, obviously we have your traditional airbag set up there, auto self-leveling stage 4 Cruise Master ATX airbags. But this caravan has been integrated with the Garmin integrated system. The Garmin system, we can obviously control the lights through this iPad, but we can also dim our lights. So you can see here the annex light there. I've dimmed it down a little bit. I've changed it to the orange light. So you got access to be able to dim all of your lights inside the caravan. But my favorite part that no one else is doing at the moment is we've linked our airbags to this. So instead of coming here, touching the airbag system, let's drop the airbags through the iPad. You can see there, and they actually go down really nice and quick. To the roadside, and we'll lift them up. This is a real game changer. Now you can't self-level on the iPad, but you can obviously manual control. If you do want to self-level, we can obviously self-level this way here too. So that's a major difference that I have not seen anyone else do. I know Vacationer have been working with Garmin for a while, for the last 12 months, to get the airbags linked. So now they have done that. Obviously with the Dakar, stock standard items, like an outdoor TV hatch, a bigger outdoor TV hatch, upgraded stereo system with Bluetooth connectivity. Now we have over a kilowatt of solar on this van. So I've got tons of solar being the Dakar system, tons of solar to replenish that battery. Now with quality, as you know, we only use quality items in our vans. For example, we've got the Mickey Thompson tyres as stock standard as well. So on all of our Vacationer caravans, we do have the electronic stability control as stock standard. No difference on the Dakar. We are accredited, so you can buy peace of mind knowing that we are accredited from the Caravan Association. Now, something we haven't done on our vans previously is the KMEC touchpad door. So you still do have a key if you want the key, but we do have the touchpad there to be able to lock your caravan and access the caravan. Now on the back, I'm going to show you something. We're going to reveal the rest of this at the Melbourne show, so we haven't got the top part. This is our new design wood box. This is an option of the upgrade of the wood box. As you can see there, we've got channels in there to be able to put other items that we're going to launch at the Melbourne Caravan Show. And you've got your wood box, and you can access your wood box from that drop down part there. As stock standard on all of our caravans, rear light reversing camera, of course. Now with the Dakar, it is a dual reversing camera. Now we step onto the offside of the caravan. Obviously we run an annex track standard on all of our vacations, not just the Dakar. Now with the Dakar, we do have the brass fittings for the grey water tank and a grey water tank bypass valve there. Now, while we're talking about water tanks, obviously the Dakar comes with its standard 295 litre water tanks, plus a 65 litre or 62 litre drinking tank, and a 110 litre grey water tank as well. We do have an outdoor shower as stock standard on our Dakar. Also, no vents on the back of the fridge. If you do want to get to the back of the fridge, we do have the hatch there to be able to open it up when need be. Speaking of dust, we do have the CES 12 volt dust reduction system in that van stand, and I'll show you that once we step inside the van. Last thing on the offside I really want to show you guys is Dakar comes standard with a diesel heater, and we have a larger diesel heater tank here located under the chassis just to keep it off the front of the caravan. All right, I think we step inside the Dakar and we'll show you inside. So now that we're inside this beautiful caravan, the Dakar by Vacationer, I wanted to obviously show you the internal features of the Garmin system and the other stock standard features. So obviously with the Garmin system, I'll show you here, you can pick from the inside lights or the outside lights. We click the inside lights there. I've dimmed these lights down deliberately to show you guys at the moment, but I can slide the dimmer and put the lights full, or obviously dim them down. Obviously I can control the lights through this iPad or this tablet at the moment as well. So the Garmin systems also can control your sound, your entertainment, your TV, isolate items. The idea of having this Garmin is whilst you are traveling, you can have it in your car to adjust airbags, to turn lights on without having to go into the caravan. So the Garmin system lives up here in the overhead cupboard as well and is on charge. But like I mentioned, you can obviously, bad example, but as I mentioned, you can obviously have that in your car whilst driving to turn on your dust reduction system. To turn on your CES dust reduction system, you can have that in your car when you are on a gravel road. You don't need to jump out, open the van, turn it on. You can control it all from that tablet there. Now with the Dakar as well, we do have the induction cooktop because we have so much power on that caravan with the gas oven. Now we can change options with the ovens as well if you'd like. Something really, really important with the Dakar or all of our vacations is the fridge. The fridge is a 275 litre top of the range compressor fridge. Our kitchen cabinetry here, as you can see here, we have the the waterfall bench top on our bench tops as well, just giving it a nicer finish. Depending on layout, obviously this layout being a rear club, we do have 2 TVs inside. That will depend on layouts, of course. You can see here in the roof, no joins in the roof, fully fiberglass. And that's the same with all of our walls as well. Fiberglass, one piece, no joins. The only upgrade we have done internally is the gold and white sink upgrade. That is an option. But other than that, everything is stock standard in this Dakar. I'll walk you through the caravan as well. You can have a look at the dust reduction system here. That's the CES dust reduction system. Now also top of the range Fusion speakers. Obviously fan is definitely standard in the bedroom. Fan over the lounge room as well is stock standard. The flooring that we're walking on is a one-piece honeycomb floor. As you can see, when you step inside the Dakar, there's not much that you can add or need to add as everything is stock standard being our top of the range caravan. The one item I didn't show you guys as well is the diesel heater that's located under the bed. While we're speaking about heating and cooling, aircon on our rear club lounge vans over 21 feet, we have 2 aircons because we realize such a big van with the isolation in the middle, you need 2 aircons. So, you know, in this layout being a rear club, we do have an aircon here and an aircon in the bedroom as well. In relation to the layouts and the sizes of the Dakar, Dakar is available from say 18'6" all the way up to this caravan here being a 22'9" in a 2-berth range, and in a family van we can go up to a 23'3". So we do have a large range to fit everyone's needs. We do have a large range of colours. Colours are totally up to you as well. So look, we're excited about having this Dakar. This Dakar has got, you know, futuristic features on there that I haven't seen anyone else do in the caravan industry. So look, click the link below and would love to show you our vans in person.